His first, the second of that. Number 40, Braden Feathers at the line. Pushing two.
Mingy Beef Jerky, Hallway Feeds, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims & Kermode PLLC, BIM Group, Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, Bumblebee Team Sports, Ken's Autos in Paris, Commonwealth Credit Union, BD Global, Commonwealth Hand Therapy, Fork Bank, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Strong Shop Fitness, Traditional Bank.
It's a audio mixer, so Jack can do play-by-play tonight. You have one here? If it's not too much trouble, it'd be great. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, go ahead. He's not going to be here until varsity anyway.
Number 21. Number 42, Cameron Holmes, this first. James Hill. Brody Turner, will shoot 2. Checking in number 14, Alex Mayer.
I had a blue one here, and I packed it up on that after that first game, that girls' game.
Number 14, Alex Mayer, will shoot 2. Checking in for Crusaders, number 4, Brayden Feathers, number 11, Charlie Casey, for the Knights, number 11, Brody Turner returns.
I'm getting old, man, packing that stuff up and down the stairs. And yeah, well, I got wheels on those cases like that. Oh yeah? I haven't seen anything like that yet. It's pretty good.
Number 14, Alex Newman, this round. Checking in Crusaders for the forward. Brett Davis, and number 14, David Pierce. Checking in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see how. Was that on Amazon? Great pass.
Back racing this first team. Virgin Gods in the line. You'll shoot white and numbers.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
At Atkinson Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
At Atkinson Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Call us today and take the first step towards a brighter future. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. A better life can't exist after bankruptcy.
Same apples, same phone, same coffee, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
At
Fouls number 42, Cameron Malone, his second team sport. Christopher at the line. For the Knights, number 12, Jackson Chelsea. For the Crusaders, number 31, Sam Checkman. Checking in for the Knights, number 21, Griffin Bucks, checking in for Murray. Checking in for the Knights, number 10, Wyatt Miller, Chelsea. Thousand number 21, Griffin Collins is first, team second. Number 42, Cameron Mohammed, will shoot 2. Checking in for the number 21, Foundation. And for the next number 35, Chris Byrne. Checking in.
I don't have that other phone on me. It's alright. I'll give you that number here in a little while so you have that one too.
Thousand number 35, Alan Nessler is their team fifth. Chris Byrne will shoot 2.
So the commercial fired off and I'm not even sure why.
Thousand number 10, Wyatt Biddle is first, team's third. Reese Hancock will shoot 2. Check in for the Knights number 32, Max Bertrand. And for number 7, Brayden Feathers checking in.
Yeah, he's all like classic. Thank you. Really? I thought he graduated. Water and make my rain. Catholics had so many steals in this game. Right? Yeah, like.
Fouls number 21, Griffith Collins. This second, team 4. Passed by Matt Reese. Checking in with Crusaders number 30, John Gracie. And for the defense, double secret, Jake Griffin. Checking. Fouls on number 40, Greg Feathers. This board, team 6. Fouls on number 12, Jackson Benjamin. This board.
I guess it's on the timer or something. Sound like an NBA game after a second.
Double zero, Jake Griffin. This first, team 6.
That's weird.
Feathers at the line, shooting 2. Timeout, Lexington College. That was a 30-second timeout.
At White, Graham, and Mayer Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals in a perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and informative. Applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Fouls on number 30, Jack Gracie. This team 7.
How you doing, Coach?
Jacob Griffin at the line, shooting and post. Timeout, St. Henry. That'll be a full timeout. ball in the post.
Hit his mic twice.
Sims or Commode, helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose.
We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief. Take the first step and dial 859-CALL-ASK or visit ask-law.com to schedule a free consultation.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
Foul number 31, second practice, is second, team 9. Jacob Griffin of the line, shoot one, and service.
No, just I'll get the music.
Foul number 30, is third, team 10. Wyatt Griffin of the line, will shoot 2. Fouls on the double team of Jacob Griffin is second, team 7. Pat Greasy at the line, will shoot 1 and the bonus. Fouls number 4, Red Raiders is second. Number 32, Max Bertrand at the line, will shoot 2.
time, though.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Mingy Beef Jerky, Hallway Feeds, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims & Kermode PLLC, BIM Group, Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, Bumblebee Team Sports, Ken's Autos in Paris, Commonwealth Credit Union, BD Global, Commonwealth Hand Therapy, Fork Bank, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Strong Shop Fitness, Traditional Bank.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Lexington Catholic High School. William Warfield here, the King of Stream, alongside my tag team partner once again tonight, Lexington Catholic alum, Mr. Jack Haynes, the Prince of Stream. We'll just go ahead and call it to you the whole season, Jack. We got St. Henry, who is a senior led club here this season. They're the defending All-A state champions. They're coming here to Lexington tonight to face the Knights. Lexington Catholic went on the road last year in an early season contest against St. Henry and left Northern Kentucky with a loss, Jack. So I expect Lexington Catholic to be hungry tonight, trying to get a victory against this very, very, very good St. Henry team.
I think both sides would consider this a highly anticipated game. Like you mentioned, St. Henry coming off a win last year against the Knights. The Knights at that time, too, this was about exactly a year ago. The Knights were riding high with, I believe, only 1 or 2 losses at the time, and St. Henry's upset them with the win. And this year, Lexington Catholic preseason number 1, St. Henry is looking to pull off the upset once again, led by Coach David Foss. And William, like you mentioned, this team only has 2 juniors and the rest are seniors. So this is a senior-led team, no doubt, and a very experienced team, no doubt, coming back in this season with their season scoring leader from last year, Wyatt Veith, who announced he's going to continue his playing career at Thomas More University, and he's coming off a 33-point performance against Scott in their big win opening night.
They got a steal in Wyatt v. Thomas More. No doubt about it, because that kid right there, I got to see him several games over there at that All-A Classic, and, I remember the picture that we actually took with him as he won the MVP trophy over there for the state championship game and that. And, that kid is just something special, man. So Thomas and Moore got a steal, in my opinion, by landing him. He's good. Just like Bellarmine got a steal in Ben Johnson.
Yeah, I agree. St. Henry's actually bringing back 2 of their 2 leading scorers from last season, with Wyatt Veith, who averaged 18.4, and Jude Bessler, who averaged 14.1. He had 7 points in their last game. And Reed Ravenscraft had 13 in the first game, where he averaged only 3.8 last season. So Reed Ravenscraft, a player to keep your eye on for the Crusader fans.
Yes. No doubt about it. And he's one of those guys that also makes it work, Jack Haynes, and does a great job out there as well. As I spill a little pop here on the Lexington Catholic floor, I might get in trouble over that. But yeah, he's one of those guys that really contributes to his team. But on the other side of the court, we got to talk about the Lexington Catholic Knights. You and I both know them very well, and we got to start at the top. Mr. Basketball candidate Ben Johnson. Actually, got 2 Mr. Basketball candidates in this game tonight, because Veith, I'm sure, will be in the running, when all is said and done up there in Northern Kentucky as well. But let's talk about Ben Johnson. He lit up the scoring against LCA the other night, Jack. Had an outstanding game. And, he also had some guys that stepped up to the plate as well. Goldman obviously did a great job. But Ryan Russell had a really good game as well. And then you had the 6'10" phenom that grew over the summer. I think they said he grew like 6 or 7 inches over the summer. Potter, what a great job he did in that game, getting all those rebounds and stuff for the Knights.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic exploded in that game against LCA. Ben Johnson had all 18 of his points in the first half. Played briefly in the second half, but for the majority of the time he sat out as Lexington Catholic cruised. And you forgot one, William. Hudson Sparks, the sophomore.
Yeah, we can't forget about Hudson.
17 points
the Hudson
in
Hornet.
His starting debut for the Knights. Hudson Sparks looks like he'll be a key player for the Knights this year, and I was surprised by his performance, but I would say Lexington Catholic Knights, the basketball team, they probably knew what they were getting in him, and I'm looking forward to see how Hudson Sparks plays tonight.
Well, you saw that, he can get up, because he had a really nice dunk against LCA in that game. If there was a crowd over there, I'm certain that the roof would have came off the Eagles' nest over there on that dunk, because it was pretty cool. But, he's one of those guys that you and I, neither one of us knew anything about him coming into that ball game, but we found out quickly how great of a player that he could be.
Yeah, Hudson Sparks, not only on that dunk, but on that one putback early in the second half. He was flying through the key, put in the layup. And another really impressive performance was from Jack Goman. He also had 18, along with Ben Johnson, both from leading the Knights in scoring. He's coming off a season last year averaging 11.9 points and a 47% field goal percentage. And Jack Goman looks really good with the basketball and driving inside and finishing. And I'll be really interested to see how well he does that tonight. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is the Lexington Catholic full court press and the senior-led Crusader team, how they handle it. LCA did not handle it well. Most teams don't, but it'll be interesting to see how the ball handlers on the Crusaders deal with the full court press, which Lexington Catholic will most likely start off the game with, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think you're right. These guys, when you look at even the younger Knights looked impressive tonight against the St. Henry team. Obviously St. Henry's got a lot of young guys that are going to be stepping up, or going to have to step up next year with all these seniors and the 2 juniors on the team. But I expect Lexington Catholic to be good for several more years with looking at their younger kids earlier today as well. We brought you the JV game here on Prep Spin for a little bit of bonus coverage thanks to our good friends over there at Mingy Beef Jerky. And, our title sponsors here on the network, Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. So definitely want to give them a shout out. And then also thank Bluegrass Orthopedics as well for all that they do for us here on the network as well. But, man, I'm excited. This game right here has got potential to be, 2 top 10 teams coming into this one. You got the experience of both teams going head-to-head here tonight.
Yes, St. Henry out of Region 9 is ranked 3rd in the preseason poll by the Herald Leader behind Covington Catholic and Highlands. 2 really good teams up in Northern Kentucky. St. Henry actually very soon will play Highlands, and I believe Lexington Catholic plays them later in the season as well.
I believe I saw that on the schedule as well. It was one of those games that they, just kind of filled in a spot because, coming into the season, Lexington Catholic, they're used to playing the tournament, their holiday tournament. That did not happen, so they created their own tournament here in January, the White Grand Maggard tournament. And then they also, just started adding games where they could. So they're playing just about every night on some type of level, whether it's the freshman team, the JV team, or the varsity team, or all 3 playing at the same night. So, if you look up and down their schedule, everybody's playing at some point on any given night.
Yep, you're right, William. Lexington Catholic, with the shortened season, still has a really normal-looking schedule with the amount of games they're going to play this year.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just kind of camp out here at the dungeon and just stick around here for a little while because we got so much basketball coming your way here this month.
The Highlands game for Lexington Catholic's coming up on January 17th here at Lexington Catholic. There's no time yet designated for that game, but Highlands will be traveling down here to Central Kentucky to face the Knights for another early season test for both teams.
Yeah, Highlands is good, but I don't know if Highlands is as good as St. Henry is. Knowing what I know about St. Henry and, watching them play last year and, all the great things that they did. They beat some really good, we're talking about an A school, but, they beat some really, really good teams last year in that All-A Classic that really impressed me. And then they did good, the rest of the season as well. So I was shocked to see that they got put out as soon as they did. But, as far as when we got into the actual KHSA playoffs. But they are a team to be reckoned with, and I think they're going to make a lot of noise this year.
Well, last year on the KHSAA scoreboard, St. Henry was ranked 1st overall in their region, Region 9.
Yep.
They also won the 9th Region All-A tournament. They were All-A state champions, and they won the 34th district last year as well. They also took down Connor in the regional tournament, who Connor was coming off, had a really good season last year as well, really good record. And St. Henry, led by Coach David Faust, was 25-5 last season. I would expect this game to be a really good ball game. It could come down to the 4th quarter, and it could come down to the experience versus the inexperience, or the experience versus Ben Johnson.
Yeah, you're going to see Veith and Johnson going toe-to-toe here tonight, and I think that is going to be a great matchup for us. But, you're also going to see some other interesting matchups out there as well. You're going to have Star going against Star tonight. So, again, you got what I would think would be two top 10 teams. Obviously, Lexington Catholic, a lot of people are saying, well, Lexington Catholic's the #1 team in the state. Some are saying they're in the top 5, but then you got St. Henry as well that returns everybody that is solid. I mean, I don't know what else to say. They're just really good.
Yeah, and I wonder if the Crusaders are kind of feeling a little disrespected being ranked 3rd in the region behind Covcath and Highlands after coming off a season like last year.
Yeah, I don't think so. You know, anytime you're behind Covcath and Highlands, I mean, that's not a bad thing because, you know, just think about all the great teams that Covcath has had. And, you know, both of those schools are known as football schools, but they do got great basketball programs as well. We're going to, Jack, we're going to step out for just a second, and we'll be back here live from Lexington Catholic High School. You're watching Lexington Catholic Knights basketball here on the home of the Knights, prepspin.com.
At Atkinson, Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Call us today and take the first step towards a brighter future. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. A better life can exist after bankruptcy.
Same apples, same phone, same coffee, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
At Atkinson Sims & Kermode, helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose.
We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief. Take the first step and dial 859-CALL-ASK or visit ask-law.com to schedule a free consultation.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky.
Rafferty's where the special is you. That was our good friend Gary Ball. We wish him to get back to a speedy recovery. He's out for a little while, but he should be back pretty soon, Jack Canes, as we get ready for this game here tonight. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. We know a lot of folks that are tuning in. They couldn't make the game tonight, and we're so glad we can bring it to you. We've partnered with Lexington Catholic, obviously, once again this year. And, we need to thank some of their fine sponsors there, like Commonwealth Hand Therapy. Also need to thank Strong Shot Fitness, Traditional Bank as well, White Graham Maggard. Need to thank, just all the great folks that, the BIM group. Want to thank them for all that they do for us here on the network as well. Of course, Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. Hallway Feeds, I want to mention those fine folks as well for all that they do for us. Jack, who am I missing? Am I missing anybody?
Did you mention your guys, Mingy Beef Jerky?
Lexington Diagnostic Center, I want to thank them. Yeah, of course I mentioned Mingy Beef Jerky. It's official game day snack of Prep Spin, my friend. Want to thank Harold Leader and Jared Peck, who just came into the house here tonight as well. Want to thank them for all that they do, and I want to thank you too, Jack. Let's thank you, man.
I appreciate it. Well, I got to thank you too then. Give me the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Like we were talking about in the break, this is going to be a fun one, and it's definitely an early test for Lexington Catholic. High expectations for this team this year, and St. Henry is no pushover. I would consider them one of the top 25 teams in the state, preseason at least. We're going to see who they are, too, after they put a whooping on Scott, winning by 19 the other night. It's a big test for both teams tonight, William.
Yes, it is. It is. I got some pregame stuff that I'm going to do real quick, but we're just turn on like kind of the crowd mic so everybody can hear the starting lineups here tonight from Lexington Catholic High School. William Warfield, the King of Stream, Jack Haynes. I like to call him the Prince of Stream as well. Kind of like the apprentice, man. You're like my protege coming up the ranks, man. All right, so here we go. We're going to listen into the we'll have the national anthem and the prayer, and then we'll have the starting lineups here at Lexington Catholic.
ready to kick this one off here at Lexington Catholic. The Knights will inbound it at half court. Goman will inbound it, and that's into Johnson. Johnson attacks right away and takes it to the rack. The Knights are on the board early, and the press is in effect. Johnson taking that one immediately inside, and St. Henry gets it across. Double team up top, and a travel is called. Knights force a turnover on the first possession for the Crusaders. So Goman will inbound it virtually from the same spot he just did. It's into Johnson again. He pulls up from deep. That one's off. Did not get the rim there. Johnson firing quickly. As the Crusaders attack, Veith puts one up. The basket will not count, or the shot will not count rather, as Hudson Sparks is called for the block. So St. Henry will inbound it underneath.
Sorry, man, I had the mic cord wrapped around the camera.
It's all good. Butler inbounds it to Shea. As the Crusaders get into their offense, that's Ravenscraft with the ball in the post. Johnson guarding him. He'll take him up, and it's good. Reed Ravenscraft going up over Ben Johnson there in the middle of the key, tying this one up at 2 early in the ball game. Knights working it around. Sparks comes up and catches it. Now Potter has it up top. Ravenscraft's guarding Potter, and Potter has a big height advantage there, about a head's length. Knights passing around looking for something here on offense. Goman has it up top. He's guarded by Shea. Potter again popping up.
You mentioned Veith and Russell going toe-to-toe there. Be an interesting matchup tonight. Russell's really a spark to the Knights. At least he was in that LCA game.
He was. In this post, kicks it out. That's Russell launching a three-pointer. No good. It's long, and Veith gets the rebound and contested the shot from Russell. Yeah, Veith and Russell will be a good matchup, as well as Jude Bessler, the forward, number 22, guarding Johnson. That three-pointer no good from the Crusaders. And Russell saves it before it goes out of bounds. The Knights will push it up the court. Here's Johnson. Goes inside, a tangle, and a foul is called. Jude Bessler committing the foul. It's his first foul. The quarterback will inbound it underneath the basket. He gets it up top to Potter. Potter drives, pulls up. It's short, bouncing over the rim. William, I'd like to see Reese Potter kind of get it going a little more than he did in the last game, using his height as an advantage. That drive is no good, but Corey Shea gets the rebound. Offensive board for the Crusaders, and the foul
might be on Goman.
Might be on Goman. It is on Goman.
Yep, on Goman. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. William Warfield alongside Jack Haynes, and we're bringing you Lexington Catholic and St. Henry, two of the top teams in the state going toe-to-toe here tonight.
Bessler drives over Johnson, and Johnson swats it, sends it back. He'll take it, pushing it the other way up to Goman, who goes up. Veith tried to meet him at the apex, but Goman got there quicker.
I like that.
Here's Veith now coming the other way. He puts it up, no good. Potter was there affecting it, and Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson gets it up court to Russell, drives the baseline, puts one up, and it goes. It's good there, William.
I like how Russell, kind of controlled himself, once he was up top there, able to make sure that he was able to get that shot off.
Very composed as Johnson almost came up with a steal. Veith has the basketball, and Potter is guarding him up top right now. They'll switch. Hudson Sparks comes up.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to remember that Potter was used to chasing those guys out top. Well, he growed a lot over the summertime, so now they kind of use them a little bit more inside.
Ryan Butler launches that three-pointer, and it's good.
Yeah, Butler's one of those guys I don't think we mentioned in the pregame, at least I didn't, that had a great All-A Classic last year as well.
Another one of those seniors, like we said, only 2 juniors on the team. The rest are seniors. There's a turnaround from Reese Potter.
Yeah, he kind of looked like the Chief on that one. You've been watching some Robert Parrish videos on that one.
I like the comparison. 8-5 here, midway point of the first quarter. Veith has the basketball for the Crusaders.
I just told everybody my age on that comparison.
Hey, I know a lot about, I can tell you a lot about Robert Parrish, 00. That one's kicked outside. It's Butler again.
I was admiring how he hit it off the glass is my comparison for those out there that
That's Goman the other way, going inside quick with the finish.
Goman is the field general, or he's also the floor general right now. Getting to the basket quick.
So far early in this one, I'm really impressed with the way Goman finishes at the rim. Butler tried to one-up Goman and could not get it to go, and a foul is called against the Crusaders. Like you were talking about with Russell getting up top and being really composed, trying to finish, Goman has the same ability as well, and even going up with one hand, really smooth. He'll bring it up right now, guarded by Shea up top. Potter gives it back to him. Tried the backdoor pass, but it was deflected. Good defense from the Crusaders. Here's Johnson in the post. Turnaround jump shot. Can't get it to drop. Veith comes up with the rebound, and he'll push it this way. Veith thought about a three pump. The give and go is not able to work as Veith lost the basketball. It was a good pass from Ravenscraft. Now the Knights going the other way. Russell wide open. It's good.
Yeah, he had too much room right there. And credit Lexington Catholic, you know, I don't think anybody bounced that ball, bringing it back up the floor.
Another turnover. It's Goman. The spin, the scoop.
Goman had a great football season there, and that's just something he did on the football field as well.
Yeah, a mobile quarterback.
Yep.
Here's Veith. Off-balance three-pointer, no good. Reese Potter going up top above everybody for the rebound.
And that's where Lexington Catholic's really going to benefit from Potter this season.
Johnson thought about one. He'll give it back to Russell. He'll try it again, wide open. Can't get it to fall. Jack Clemens along with Blake Busen at the scores table for the Knights. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Wide open three-pointer. It's Ravenscraft.
I told you earlier, I said this game is going to be the early season matchup that is going to let you know who's real in the state right now. You know, are both of these teams as real as we think they are?
Another great finish from Johnson. Going up with two. Here we go, one-on-one the other way. Can't get it to roll. That was Ryan Butler. Couldn't get that one to go. Contact and a block is called.
Yeah, obviously, you know, Goman was around the young man as the young man went down and able to elude getting the charge called against him.
So Blake Busen is in for the Knights. Jack Clemens in there as well. And Brody Turner, the sophomore.
Brody Turner.
Johnson driving. Dishing into the corner. It's Clemens. It's good.
How about that? Clemens coming in and contributing off the bench. He did that the other night as well.
Here's Veith. It's a 2-on-1. Gets it down low. The shot is good. Number 34. Don't have his name on the roster, so we'll look it up on St. Henry's official roster. 20-13 with just over a minute. Johnson, the turnaround jump shot. Knocks it down.
You might see Johnson and Veith both, or maybe even Butler. I think they might score 40 points apiece tonight.
We got a foul called on the inbounds pass against the Knights. It's on Busen. So they'll inbound it again. Got to get it in. They do. He gets it into Shea. Shea gets it across. We're under a minute. Going up over Clemens is number 34, my man again. Looking for his name right now.
Certainly a good take by that young man. I remember him from last year too, 34.
Come on, you can't remember his name?
Can't remember his name, but I do remember him having
Crusaders pushing it the other way, and it's last touched by the Crusaders. That's Gabe Ryan in the ball game, number 15.
I do remember him having a big game though last year in that All-A. I think against Hazard maybe.
25 seconds left. I would imagine the Knights are going to wait for the last shot. It's Johnson with the basketball up top in the corner. Ryan Butler on him. Tipped away, and it's stolen by our man again. He's going to go up to the rim. Johnson on him. Johnson can't stop him. That's 6 quick points right there. 2 seconds. Turner's got to launch it from half court. No good. Good finish to the end of the quarter for the Crusaders. We're going to get number 34's name when we come back. He took over the game right there. And at the end of the first quarter, Knights lead 22-17. We'll be right back here on PrepSpin.com.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Go ahead.
Welcome back to Lexington Catholic. The Knights hold a 5-point lead right now over the Crusaders. As the Crusaders get it across, Lexington Catholic's full court press. Busen up top guarding Shea. Working it inside again to the big fella. They go back to him. Clemens fouls him and he gets one to go. And one. Cody Thielen had him at 42 on the roster, so we apologize.
Thielen, that's right.
Cody Teaton. Well, they got Teaton online. They got Thielen on the roster. We'll go with the official roster. Cody Thielen, the big fella's got 9 early points in the ball game. 2-point game, and he's been the difference maker right now in the first half, coming in off the bench. He had 2 points against Scott. Already well surpassed that. To start the second quarter, Johnson's on the bench taking a breather. Reese Potter might have had his shot blocked as he went up there for the layup. Hudson Sparks will come over to the scores table. Ben Johnson's already there. Quick break for Johnson. Thielen working against Potter. Goes up, can't get it to go. Goman will push it the other way. Goman, the skip pass to Russell. Russell goes up top, can't get it to go. Potter's tip, no good. Thielen with the rebound, fighting for it. Him and Busen were going at it, and a jump ball is called. Possession to the Knights.
A lot of contact inside there.
So Sparks and Johnson return. Turner and Busen back to the bench. Quick alley-oop. No good, but Hudson Sparks will get 2 free throws.
Hudson in there quickly on that inbounds, able to draw the contact. Hudson can fly, man. He's got some hop in those legs.
And he can shoot it from the charity stripe. He was 4 for 4 in the game against LCA, knocking down the first one. Lexington Catholic shot 80% as a team from the free throw line in their game against LCA, and Sparks with his first free throw miss of the season. Here's Thielen, gives it to Veith. He can't get it, comes up short. Knights push it now. Johnson has the ball, gives it to Sparks with one hand, goes up with the right, too strong, out of bounds, off of the Crusaders.
There's going to be a time when Sparks is going to be in transition like that. He's going to get the ball, and it's not going to be a miss like that. He's going to just dunk it over everybody. He gets up that high.
So Goman's pass is tipped by Veith, and Veith is taking it fast now the other way. Thought about pulling up, now he does. They backed off. Potter contested, in and out, no good. Foul is called against St. Henry, and it's going to be on number 25 for the Crusaders, Brennan McNamara. Johnson will inbound it. Substitute for St. Henry coming in late. That's Camden Feeders.
We got the girls basketball team coming up tomorrow night. Jack is they be taking on was it Tage Creek, I believe. They'll be taking on Tage Creek here tomorrow night, live from Lexington Catholic High School.
There's Potter. No one's on him. Thielen recovers late and fouls him.
They caught a that was almost a late whistle, but he got it to go. And he'll go to the line. That's our guy Potter, Jack. That Reese is going to be a gem this season. Watch.
Misses the free throw, and it looks like it's out of bounds off the Knights. Busen comes in for Goman, and you're talking about Hudson Sparks. Later on, he'll be flying in for that dunk. Sparks and Potter are both sophomores, so both these guys, athleticism and height, could still possibly. Reese Potter could continue growing here, William. You never know.
Yes.
25-20. Under 6 minutes to go, and Hudson Sparks forces a turnover. The Knights, fast break offense, up to Russell from Johnson.
That was a great look by Ben, and that's something he does so well. Is he's got those eagle eyes. He can see up the court and make nice passes like that. Gets his teammates an easy bucket, and you got to admire that.
Coach Faust calls the timeout after that one. He wasn't happy. So the Crusaders will talk it over.
We'll keep it right here. Want to thank Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. Mingy Beef Jerky. And just appreciate all they do for us here on the network. Of course, Bluegrass Orthopedics as well. And Jack, just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, along with you and I for Lexington Catholic basketball.
It's exciting that high school hoops is back. It's honestly one of my favorite times of the season, or the year, William. Especially in Kentucky, it always offers
We're
premium.
really lucky. You know, a lot of places they haven't even started yet. Louisville, for example, hasn't even started yet. So we're very fortunate.
Yeah, we hope they can get in on the action soon. Three-pointer is blocked. That was Potter, but Thielen comes up with it. He's in double digits.
Yeah, Thielen has been a force. He's kind of like Andre the Giant in there right now. That's what I was saying. I remember him and another big guy from another team were matched up against each other last year, and that was really his breakout game, if you will. I believe it was against Hazard. We'll have to look back and see who they played in that All-A last year, but it was him and another guy, you know, a country boy that he was up against, and he just had a great game that game.
Johnson makes the first free throw, and Thielen will come out of the game. Ravenscraft back in. Brennan McNamara's in there as well. And second one from Johnson's good. Ryan Butler working against Busen. Full court pressure. Ravenscraft has it. They got to give it across, and they do. Veith has the basketball. Double team, breaks through. Bounce pass underneath. It's good. Nice connection. Nice look from Veith as he finds his buddy Gabe Ryan.
This one may go down to the wire tonight.
29-24.
Yeah, it's just a 5-point ball game.
Johnson working up top. The crossover, the pull-up jumper. That one can't go. Rebound hauled in by the Crusaders. McNamara hauled in that rebound for St. Henry. Now it's Veith working on Russell. Now Potter on the switch. Here's Butler. Gives it to Ravenscraft. Crusaders working it around, trying to penetrate inside. Potter's still over there on Veith. Three-pointer, no good. Might have missed everything. Out of bounds. Knights basketball. Jack Goman coming back into the ball game.
Goman's got that sweet finger roll, you know, when he's out in front of the pack, able to, you know, protect the basketball with his body and does that sweet finger roll. Something we might see a lot of this year.
I can match your old school basketball comment. He kind of reminds me of the Iceman a little bit.
George Irvin. Gervin,
man.
yeah,
Hey.
I think there for a second. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Legendary Hall of Famer for the Spurs, George the Iceman Gervin, known for the finger roll. That's why I brought up that's why I made the comment, William. Veith almost comes up with a steal. He's been hustling tonight.
What'd you do? Collect basketball cards growing up?
A little bit, you know.
All these guys, or did you just watch a lot of the NBA classics?
Well, my grandpa was a high school basketball coach in Ohio, and he was a big-time card collector in all the sports, and a lot of my sports knowledge comes from my grandfather. There's Hudson Sparks. High arcing three-pointer, no good. Busen and Ravenscraft fighting for the rebound. Who's it off? Off the Knights. Ooh. Refs talking about it, and yep, they're going to stick with the call. Jude Bessler back into the game with Corey Shea.
Our replay didn't go back far enough, but we could have looked at it if we were able to cut that out quicker. But
a lot of hands on that one. Still a 5-point game. 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
What do you think about the coin toss to determine who's going to have the ball first?
It's a little confusing to me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why we can't tip it off like normal.
Nice block.
That's Blake Busen with the swat.
Watch this. It's coming right back into your living room here. Watch this. Boom.
Great rejection from Busen, and he'll come take a seat on the bench as Ryan Russell comes in for him.
Blake Busen, he was one of those really good football players. And, you know, John Martin Sims on the bench over there as well. Looking to get into the game. I believe JMS is down there.
Number 5 on the bench there for the Knights.
He's down there. So he's available as well for Lexington Catholic. By the way, I want to thank his dad for all he does for us here on the network. You know, John Sims and Atkinson Sims and Commode PLLC. If you're thinking about bankruptcy, Jack, give him a call. He'll take good care of you.
Not yet, I am, but if I ever, I'll make sure.
If you ever get in that bind.
I'll make sure if I'm in that bind, that's who I call first. I appreciate it. Well, here we are. Under 3 to go. 29-24, fast-paced game here on Danny Haney Court. That three-pointer, no good. Reese Potter with the rebound. Jack Goman pushing it, crossing over, getting by defenders.
Some of these guys have went to the LeBron School of Flop. Jack, I saw a few of those tonight already.
You know, it's just become more and more common in basketball. Here's Russell pumping, going up and drawing the foul.
Yep.
Ravenscraft left his feet. Russell went into him. He'll head to the line for 2.
Exactly, and give a shout out to John Albaugh and Brooks Downing. They're listening tonight, listening to you do play-by-play, because we have an opportunity coming up for you.
That's awesome. Glad to hear Brooks and John are listening. Both great guys doing big things in college basketball this year and
you got the Big
for
West.
The last maybe decade.
Tournament.
BD Global has been an awesome company I've been able to have the privilege to work for, and we had Max Weinbrenner on the broadcast last year. Maybe old Max will stop in again this year for a game. We had fun doing that game here in this gym, Lexington Catholic against Covcath, and at that time it was a big upset for the Knights, and we got a timeout. Pressure from the Knights, too much for the Crusaders. We'll take a quick break here on Prep Spin. Knights lead 31-24, 2:21 left in the first half. We'll be right back.
All right, go ahead.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic. Crusaders were in trouble there on that possession, so they had to burn a timeout. Just over 2 minutes left here in the first half. Crusaders try and want to keep this one within reaching distance before we head to halftime. Knights showing the ability in that LCA game to just explode on offense. Ravenscraft, contested three. No good. He comes up with his own rebound. Great hustle from Reed Ravenscraft. Pull-up jumper, about 18 feet, knocks it down. Jude Bessler with a contested jump shot. Big bucket.
Yeah, the St. Henry team, they can shoot the rock.
So
Very
Veith
solid.
and Thielen are at the scores table, hoping to get back in with 1:30 left here in the second quarter, and that one's out of bounds, and they'll come into the ball game. That one was the last touch by the Crusaders. Ravenscraft checks out, along with Camden Feeders. One of the 2 juniors on this team, the rest for St. Henry are seniors. Johnson has it in the corner. Ryan Butler's guarding him. Goman thought about a 3, back to Johnson. Johnson thought about a 3, and it looks like he shuffled his feet. That is the call. So Ben Johnson turning it over. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Crusaders trying to work it through the press. They do successfully. Behind the back move. Nice to Thielen. Thought about the jump shot instead. Gave it to his buddy, Jude Bessler.
That's a nice finish right there by Jude. Watch this. Floats in the air, little up and under. Gets the bucket.
So Jude Bessler trying to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. He does. Pulls the Crusaders within 2. 1:15 left in the second quarter.
And I have confirmed with Coach Tech, we do got girls basketball coming up tomorrow with Tates Creek. Have that here on the network.
Speaking of Tates Creek, Dunbar pulled out a close win against them the other night as Johnson's fouled. So he'll head back to the free throw line. Ben Johnson just knocked down 2 3-pointers, or excuse me, 2 free throws a moment ago. First one's good. And Hudson Sparks was about to check into the ball game, but Coach Salzman pulled him right back. Now he's getting ready to go again. I think maybe he'll get Johnson. Nope, he's going to get Potter, but Coach Salzman held him there after both free throws. 33-29, 104. Veith gets it into Butler. Now Veith gives it up to Shea. Shea gets it across. Open man in the corner for the Crusaders. They work it down low. Thielen working it back to Veith this time. Contested three-pointer, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by the Knights.
Veith was on target there, but just a step too close. Hit the other side of the iron. Otherwise, that would have been a nice 3 he launched there.
Crusaders have launched a few contested threes tonight. 40 seconds left. Wonder if the Crusaders will try and go quickly or hold for the last shot. Let's see. They work it into Gabe Ryan. Out to Butler. Shea now has it up top. He's guarded by Russell. Thielen fighting down low with Clemens. He's trying to get the basketball. They get it to Veith. Goman's on him in the post. Going low, comes up, gets it to go off the backboard.
There's just
15
a lot of
seconds.
muscle there. A lot of muscle in that shot.
The senior and potential Mr. Basketball candidate, Veith. Here's Goman, used an elbow, and it's an offensive foul. Goman was a little out of control on that one, and Wyatt Veith played great defense.
Yeah, it was only because he lowered his shoulder.
Yep.
If he didn't lower his shoulder, if he was up more.
Extended that elbow as well, so 6 seconds. Crusaders will try and tie it or take the lead. Out of bounds, 1.1 second is what the clocks read.
It's going to have to be a they got time to put it down on the floor or one dribble.
We'll see. They're going to get into
catch and shoot.
Down low. Thielen turns, and it's off. Johnson went straight up. And we got an exciting basketball game. 33-31 is the score. The Knights lead St. Henry, and we got a good basketball game here in Lexington, Kentucky. We'll take a break here at halftime and come back with some halftime stats. You're watching Prep Spin, Lexington Catholic versus St. Henry. We'll be right back.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Watching some highlights here at halftime as I just thought we'd give you a little bit of the highlights from the first half of play between Lexington Catholic and St. Henry. Two top 10 teams going at it here in the state of Kentucky here tonight. Early season matchup. And we're so glad we can bring it to you here on Prep Spin. Jack Haynes, I know you got some first half stats for us.
Yeah, both teams struggling from three-point range in the first half. We mentioned there, felt like St. Henry took a lot of contested threes. They shot 2 of 7 from three-point, and the Knights shot 3 of 11. High scorer in the first half was Cody Thielen with 11, as he came off the bench in this one and didn't have his name on the roster. We had to find it out because we had to find out quickly because he
They didn't want nobody to know who he was, right?
Came in and made a lot of noise quickly as the Crusaders are already back out of the locker room warming up. I would imagine Coach Faust is happy with their play. They made it a 2-point ball game where Lexington Catholic, I believe, had a 6 or 7 point lead with 2 minutes to go in the first half, had a chance to stretch that to double digits, and the Crusaders fought in those final 2 minutes making it a one-possession game as we're just under 5 minutes left here at halftime. For the Knights, the high scorer was Ben Johnson with 10, and Ryan Russell right behind him with 9. Hudson Sparks yet to find a field goal in this one. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 1 point. And Reese Potter doing work down low. He's 2 of 5. And the Knights 2 of 2 from the free throw line to St. Henry 7 and 9 from the free throw line in that first half. Something to look at in St. Henry's stats from their last game against Scott. Wyatt Veith was at the free throw line for 15 attempts, making 13 of them. So a lot, 13 of his 33 points came from the free throw line in that ball game. And he shot 81% from the stripe last year as a junior. Yep. So, William, I think we got a really interesting game here coming up in the second half.
Down the stretch we come, right? We're already halfway through it, and we'll have a big finish here, I believe, in the second half. 33-31, a 2-point affair between the two, and I think you're going to see a lot of guys step up. That obviously, we had some guys step up in that first half, but I think you're going to see a little bit more of Ben Johnson shooting the lights out of the ball here in the second half.
Yeah, it seemed like he maybe not held back isn't the right word, but would usually expect to see a little more, few more three-pointers. But Ben Johnson in the post game doing well. One thing to point out about the Crusaders is Wyatt Veith only 1 of 6 in that first half, and by looking at that, hearing that stat, you would think he was a non-factor, but it was the complete opposite. Wyatt Veith did a lot with his ball handling, his hustling, his defense, and just being a floor general for the Crusaders. You can tell that he's one of their best players, and on a club full of seniors, he's the leader for this Crusader ball club.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely got that look out there too. You walk into the gym and you know the guys that can hoop. Wyatt Veith is one of those guys.
Knights making their way back out onto the court. Ben Johnson was 0 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc in the first half. He was 3 of 7 overall from the field, knocking down 4 of 4 free throws. 2 minutes left here at halftime. The Knights are back on the court warming up. Crusaders are warming up. William, we got a good one.
You got us a good one.
Boiling here at Lexington Catholic. We'll take another break before we come back for the second half of action here in Lexington, Kentucky.
Mingy Beef Jerky, Hallway Feeds, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims & Kermode PLLC, BIM Group, Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, Bumblebee Team Sports, Ken's Autos in Paris, Commonwealth Credit Union, BD Global, Commonwealth Hand Therapy, Fork Bank, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Strong Shop Fitness, Traditional Bank.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay?
Welcome back to Lexington Catholic. Second half action just underway. St. Henry will inbound it. They led in a few categories in the first half. Total rebounds by 3. Points off the bench big time, and 11 of those coming from Cody Thielen, who will start the second half on the bench. And the Crusaders will try and get in their offense. Ravenscraft back up top to Veet. Lost it, drives inside, kicks it back outside. Crusaders thinking about three-pointers, looking for an open one. Veeth working on Johnson. Picks up his dribble, gets it down low. Potter on the defense, and Bessler with the finish. Jude Bessler ties us up here in the Robert J. Buter Athletic Center. Knights now with their first possession of the second half, and that is a turnover. Ben Johnson thought he got fouled, but he threw it away. 33-33, 7:06 here in the third quarter. Crusaders now looking for a lead on this possession. Veeth drives, kicks, three-pointer. No good off the top of the backboard, but Ravenscraft hauls in the rebound. Veeth launches one. No good. Johnson with the rebound. He's got Sparks wide open up ahead. Sparks lays it in off the glass. Good ability from Johnson to look up the court and see what's going on. There's Veeth, and he's blocked. Reese Potter with the rejection. Here's Goman. He's got options to Sparks. Sparks got 2 quick buckets here in the second half. We mentioned he didn't have a field goal in the first half, but quickly putting 2 up now in the second half. 37-33. 2 fast break buckets, back-to-back possessions for the Knights. Ravenscraft has it in the corner. Now Shea with the ball. Gives it to Veeth. He's guarded by Ryan Russell. That's Butler in the corner. Trap gets it out. They swing it around. Shea launches a contested three-pointer. Corey Shea brings it to a 1-point game. Corey Shea is on the stat sheet. First bucket of the night. As Lexington Catholic working it around. Screen from Sparks. Johnson drives. Euro step. Lost it when he went up with it. Here come the Crusaders. Fast break. Here's another Euro step on the other end, and a foul called as Ryan Butler went up for the layup, and he was fouled by Ryan Russell. So that's Russell's first foul. Lexington Catholic's first foul of the second half. And the senior guard knocks down the first free throw for the Crusaders, tying up the ball game. Crusaders for the lead, no good. Potter has the ball. Came up with that rebound, and here comes Johnson and the Knights. Johnson pulls up. 3, no good. And Ryan Russell just committed his second foul right there, as Veeth may have sold it, but he also might have took a knock there. What'd you think, William? You think that was a foul, or?
No, I think that was definitely a little
contact.
Acting there.
Oh, a little acting. Maybe he takes theater. That's Veeth, one-hand floater. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Looking up again. It's Russell. He finds him.
Sorry about messing up that one bucket.
Johnson way downtown. No good. Loose ball still, but Butler comes up with it. Fast break.
Million things going on over here, Jack.
Bessler misses on the 3. Hey.
Trying to multitask.
That's why they call you the king of stream.
Well, we're limited tonight, you know, with help wise, but normally we have Big Joe doing camera for us, or somebody, you know, one of the other guys.
Big Joe might be taking a nap right now.
I bet he is. Somewhere, someplace.
Bessler's fouled as he tried getting out of that double team, and Hudson Sparks comes up.
Remind me of that story that, we were up in Vancouver doing that college basketball event a couple years ago. And Joe was underneath the basket, and he fell asleep under the basket on camera.
Sounds like Joe, if you know Joe,
it's like
sounds like Joe.
It's like he just automatically falls asleep when he can.
Well, Hudson Sparks came out of the game with a little limp, and trainer checks on him briefly. Nice pass inside.
Might double dribble.
Bessler couldn't do anything with it. Butler to Ravenscraft, checks the line, but comes up short. Potter got the rebound and handed it off to Johnson. If Johnson looked up a little quicker, he had Russell wide open. But Johnson's going to do it himself, and he's fouled. 2 shots coming up for Ben Johnson. He'll head to the line for his 3rd trip. Ravenscraft wasn't happy about the call. So Johnson back at the free throw line. First one is good. Ben Johnson, the Bellarmine commit, Mr. Basketball, as some might say the favorite, but he's definitely in the running early in the season. His name's on the list, Gets the second one to go.
I think it'll come down between him and Zion. Kid from Marshall County.
Zion Harmon.
Yep.
It'd be great if we could get one of their games on the network this year.
I like to see Lexington Catholic and Marshall County go toe-to-toe so we can put that one to rest.
That three-pointer's good. St. Henry on top. Bessler knocked it down from straight away. Here comes Johnson, guarded by Butler. Hands it off. That's Turner in the game for the Knights. Potter pulls up and gets the bank shot to go. Nice pull-up jump shot from Reese Potter. Heavily contested. Used the bank, whether it was intentional or not. And there's a travel called against Wyatt Veith, who pleads with the official. Nothing you can do about it now. He's not happy, though.
Not happy at all.
Cody Thielen back into the game for the Crusaders. Ravenscraft will take a breather. Johnson's triple teamed in the post. Gets it back out up top. Ryan Russell back to Johnson. Johnson backs it out, uses the screen, goes around Thielen. He's going to drive, goes up. Almost got the and one to go.
He normally finishes those. Right now, when he's down inside the paint, it's almost like he's dribbling a flat basketball. Like it's not, fully blown up. But he'll get there.
Johnson continues to knock down his free throws. He was an 85% free throw shooter last year for the Knights. Next one's short. Veith comes up with the rebound, and the Knights lead by 2 with just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Thielen has it, gives it back to Veith. Veith pumped. Crusaders swinging it around. That's Bessler back to Butler to Shea. Second three-pointer for Shea, in and out. Rebound fought for, bodies on the floor. And a jump ball is called. No, we got a timeout called.
Veith. Hustle there.
Veith with the hustle and the smarts. Basketball IQ right there. Calling the timeout on the floor as he was fighting for it with Blake Busen. There'll be a full timeout for the Crusaders. Great basketball here at Lexington Catholic. Both these teams showing that they're for real, William.
Oh, yeah. You're going to see these or hear about these teams all year long. They are solid. Credit St. Henry coming in here. Catholic. We know Catholic is super, super good this year. And credit St. Henry for, coming in and making a really good game out of this thing.
Well, if you're St. Henry, you're thinking, hey, we virtually beat this team last year.
They did beat them last year.
They did. Well, virtually they beat the same team with the exception of Lexington Catholic losing a couple seniors last year. But basically, hey, I mean, if Ben Johnson's on the team, yeah, you beat they know they beat this team last year, and they beat them by double digits. So I'm sure they came into this gym knowing they could beat them again, and it helps that there's no home field advantage this time, home court advantage for the Knights.
Right.
So the Crusaders will inbound the basketball.
Yeah, we're missing the psychos, if you will.
Bessler from the corner.
The Lexington Catholic student body, who normally for a game like this would be wild and crazy over there tonight. Even on a Thursday night, Jack.
Yep. Doesn't matter what night it is. That three-pointer from Ryan Russell's good. He matches Jude Bessler's three-pointer on the last possession. Back and forth here in the third quarter. Veith pumped, pulls up from the elbow, in and out, no good. Put back attempt, falls. I believe that was Bessler that flew in there with one hand and scooped it up all while he was in the air. Tie ball game, under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Johnson goes the other way off the screen. Spin move, floater, got it.
That's work right there, man, just pure work.
And Johnson. On a move like that, you can tell somebody that makes that move is spending a lot of time after hours. Great defense, great hustle from Blake Busen. He forced the jump ball, and Bessler looked at his arm like, hey, I was scratched there. But
Blake Busen is truly the future of the Lexington Catholic team. Let me tell you why, man. Did you watch that JV game? He went off in that game. Went off.
Yeah, Blake Busen is a junior, so he'll be back next year. And Coach Salzman and Coach Nigel Smith are looking forward to what he's going to do for both their teams. Johnson driving on Thielen, gets it in the corner. Turner contested three, no good, a little long, but Busen's got the rebound, gives it to Russell, back to Johnson. Johnson, no good. Thielen gets the rebound and a foul's called. Coach Heisenbuttle on the bench looked at Busen after that and said, use your head. Busen just a little too aggressive there.
Make it jump for you, man. Make it jump for you.
Brennan McNamara back in as Bessler will come out for the Crusaders. Face-to-face pressure from the Knights, but Veith gets it and runs with it right up and down the court. Lost it and he was fouled going up for that layup, so he'll head back to the line for 2 free throws.
I gotta look at y'all can tweet at us, by the way, at PrepSpin on Twitter. If you haven't followed us already, do so, at PrepSpin. I haven't looked at the Twitter chatter all night.
Veith knocks down the first free throw, and Jack Goman coming back into the game. Brody Turner's out. Blake Busen will come to the bench, and Hudson Sparks is back. Good to see him back in the game. Came up a little gimpy when he exited last.
I can't keep up with all those Twitters tonight.
Hey, we got a great ball game here, William. I think we're a little preoccupied.
That's right.
We could check the Twitter later. Goman's handling the ball. He gets it to Russell, to Johnson in the middle of the paint. Turns around, fires. That's all day for Mr. Johnson. 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
A little automatic pop there. Well, that third quarter just kind of went by smooth and quick.
Veith cutting, slicing, can't get it to go, but it's Thielen, the big man, fighting with Potter, couldn't get it to go. Johnson's fouled.
How about Potter standing his ground in there against a guy who's probably about 50 pounds more than he is, but Potter able to stand his ground in there, and that's, you know, if he could put on a little bit more muscle, Potter could be the real deal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, like we were saying earlier, this kid's got a lot of time to grow. He's still a sophomore.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he'll
I'm sure he's eating a couple Big Macs a day, you know, just trying to get those extra calories or whatever.
Knights lead it by 2, under 20 seconds to go. Alley-oop to Sparks. I think it was maybe supposed to be an alley-oop pass, but Sparks caught it and just laid it in. 10 seconds. They lead by 4. Veith has the ball, guarded by the sophomore Sparks. Veith drives, fades, got it! at the horn, and we got a ball game. Wyatt Veith bringing them in with a possession as we head to the fourth quarter. We got a ball game here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be right back here on PrepSpin.com.
More for the same thing. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm.
Quarter by quarter, the Knights led by 5 in the first, Crusaders led by 3 in the second, and it was a tie ball game in that third quarter, both teams scoring 18 points. As the fourth quarter is underway, the Knights lead it by 2. It's been pretty close the entire night. And Jude Bessler for the Crusaders exploding in the third quarter for 10 points. He's up to 15 in the ball game. Three-pointer, no good. Long rebound is pulled in by Shea, and a foul is called, I believe, on Ryan Russell. It is on Ryan Russell. Corey Shea is going to the free throw line.
Russell and who else am I thinking about there?
Busen, maybe. Not sure. I can't.
No,
I'm not a mind reader.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sparks is who I believe.
Yep,
Yeah.
Sparks was in there as well, but the foul went on Russell. Second free throw is good. Hey, I'm not a mind reader, but I think I'm pretty good with. Not there, obviously,
like
but I think I can read you pretty well, William.
Yeah, you're kind of like what's his name that worked with us at the Legends? What's that guy's name? See if you can read my mind now.
Nick Uhas.
No, not
No?
Nick. Not Nick.
From this year?
Yeah, he was a camera guy.
Ty.
No, not Ty.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with the guessing game. We got a game here, William.
Not Ty, not Joe.
That's about all there was
No,
this
there was
year.
one other. What was the name?
I don't know, but Johnson inbounds it to Goman. They give it right back to Johnson in the post. He's double teamed. Potter thought about it, gives it to Hudson Sparks.
Oh, it bugs me. I can't think of his name.
Sparks missed the three-pointer, but it was out of bounds off the Crusaders. So Goman will inbound it. Russell was wide open for a second. They'll get it into Russell. And they'll work it around. Back up top to Johnson as Shea is guarding him right now. Johnson's been guarded by a few different Crusaders tonight. Here's the double team. Thielen retreats. Now Goman. He's working against McNamara. Drives to the left. Pulls up. Blocked by McNamara, but a foul is called. Man, I really thought that was a good, clean block by McNamara. But Goman will go to the line for 2 free throws. Goman knocks it down. Jack Goman shot 71% from the stripe last season. Trying to extend this lead right here to 2. Comes up short. 6:40 left in the ball game. 1-point game. So far, this one's living up to what we thought it would be. Veith, nice pass down low, but Thielen can't handle it. Crusaders still have the basketball, and a foul is called on Sparks as he tried to reach around and knock that one out. could not do it, and we have a timeout after the foul. Timeout, Lexington Catholic. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Knights really aggressive on the defensive end tonight, and we've seen it result in some of those fouls like the one Hudson Sparks just committed. 4 lead changes in this one, 6 ties. For the majority of the first half, we didn't have any lead changes as Lexington Catholic led, I believe, the entire first half, William, and now ever since the end of the second quarter, St. Henry has been within 2 or 3 points the whole time. They're down 1 right now.
Excuse me.
But Ryan Butler could have given the Crusaders a lead, missed the front end of a 1-and-1, and Johnson's fouled by Butler. Johnson drew the attention of 3 defenders there, but he was fouled. Trying to drive the sideline, and they get it into him. He drives the baseline now. Still guarded by Butler. Sparks, 3-pointer. It's good! Veith had a hand in his face, but Sparks, focused and concentrating on the rim, knocks it down. Lexington Catholic leads by 4. Under 6 to go. How will the Crusaders respond? Ball tipped up in the air and out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Ryan Butler will inbound it to Veith. Veith's clapping. Not a lot of fans in here tonight, but they're sure getting loud right now as this one's a little tense. 5:30 about left here in the ball game. Bessler, 3. Got it! Jude Bessler up to 18 points in the ball game. High scorer for St. Henry. Again, we have a 1-point game. Butler guarding Johnson. Johnson drives, dishes across the court, skip pass. Russell got it. Here's Goman. Thought about a 3. Now he fires. Bang! Another 3-pointer for the Knights. They're back up by 4 with 5 minutes to go. Knights in the 3-2 zone. Matchup zone it is. Doubling Bessler, loses it, stays with it, down into Thielen. He's in the post, working on Potter. To the corner, that's Butler. Comes up short, and Ryan Russell pulls in the one-handed rebound. Gives it to Goman. He's guarded by Bessler. Veith's guarding Johnson down in the corner. Johnson was about to come up for it, but Coach Salzman calls out a play. Potter catches it at the top of the 3-point arc. And a foul is called. Johnson was coming off an off-ball screen for that one. But Reese Potter is fouled, and he won't head to the free throw line yet. It was just a team 6 foul. Corey Shea and Reed Ravenscraft back into the game. McNamara and Thielen check out with 4:23 left in this one. Goman into Russell. They were looking to get it to Johnson in the post, and he's fouled by Butler. And Butler just stares with a blank face at the official who made the call. So Johnson's back at the free throw line. This is his 4th trip tonight. Knocks down the first one. Knights up by 5. Johnson makes it 6. Just has 1 miss from the free throw line tonight as the Knights up 60-54. We're approaching 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Sparks almost had a steal. Veith has it, gives it to Ravenscraft. Bessler with the ball, guarded by Ryan Russell. Double teamed in the corner, gets it to Shea, working it inside, back out, now into the corner. Veith launches, in and out, no good. Potter tipped it up. It ends up in the hands of Bessler. He goes up and is fouled.
Bodies were on the floor there for a brief second.
After that tip it up in the air, Potter tipped it up. The Knights had a chance to catch it and run and get a fast break. But like you said, Crusaders down there fighting for it as the ball ended up in Jude Bessler's hands. And he has 2 free throws. First one's good. Ever think of the name, William?
Nah, I can't think of it.
Second free throw is good. Bessler. Good on both. Johnson will get it in to the unguarded Ryan Russell as Veith will pick him up now, 3/4 court, and Russell brings it across, gets it to Sparks. He drives the baseline, goes up over Ravenscraft, but Reese Potter's there on the opposite side to tip it in.
Nice putback.
Nice putback. He kept it up high the whole time there. Potter manning the defense, calling out the signals down there, down low now for the Knights. Crusaders in need of a basket. Shea launches. No good. Johnson. He had Goman, thought about the pass, instead gives it to Sparks. Now Goman gets it. He's fouled. Oh, that Knights bench was about to blow up as Goman just missed the N1 opportunity. Initially, Goman had no one behind him, but I think Johnson thought the pass might have been a little too risky, instead held off. But Goman found the ball on that play in the end, misses the first free throw. And a timeout is going to be called. It will be a full timeout by Coach Faust. And we'll take a quick break here. 3:11 left. Knights lead it by 6.
We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back to Lexington Catholic. Jack Goman has 1 free throw left. He missed the first one. 3:11 left in the ball game. Very similar situation we were in at the end of the first half where the Knights led by 6.
You need to get an extension cord for this headset. I'm having a rough time over there.
They lead by 7 now, so can the Crusaders stay in the ball game, or will the Knights pull away? Big possession for the Crusaders. Veith has it, gives it right back to Shea. Crusaders working it around up top. Ravenscraft has it at the elbow. Johnson's on him. Russell also there. Ravenscraft penetrates, dishes. Butler has it in the corner.
St. Henry not in any hurry.
Veith thought about the 3, pumped, drives, leans. In and out, no good. Potter gets the rebound, fighting around.
Look at that height advantage that Potter
Height advantage is what prevented that. We got a loose ball and a foul. Looked like Johnson tried to throw it over the defender and it was tipped up in the air, so 2 free throws now for Reed Ravenscraft.
(63 to 56). Is St. Henry trying to claw back into this one?
Ravenscraft knocks down the first free throw.
2-possession ball game, Jack, with 2:30 left to go.
Big free throw for the Crusaders. Knocks it down. 58, 5-point game. Johnson has it. He's double teamed in the corner. Gets it out. Now back to him.
does have a nice full court press on.
Matching the full court attack from the Knights. Goman tried to get it to Sparks, and he turned it over. Bessler comes up with it. Sparks trailing behind, and the Crusaders force a turnover. Get it inside. Now back out. Veith wanted to shoot the three, but Johnson flew in there. Good closeout from Ben Johnson. Shea thought about a three. Now Veith, he's wide open. Can't get it to go. Bessler gets the rebound over Potter. Goes up, and he's fouled.
Wow.
Potter can't believe it. Throws the basketball in disgust.
Well, you get a rebound like that, rip it away from the big guy, and then, just kind of toss it up because the big guy's going to try to block that shot. He committed the foul there. And St. Henry scoring right now with no ticks coming off the clock.
Yep, first free throw is good. Pulls them within 4. They can make it a one-possession game. Hudson Sparks talking to Coach Salzman right now. Coach Salzman calling out plays. Hudson Sparks, who he reminds me of? A former Lexington Catholic legend. As the second free throw is good there. T.C. Price from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
T.C. Price away. Those two glide in the air. It's a thing of beauty.
Good
We got a one-possession ball game. Under 2 minutes to go here at Lexington Catholic. 2 top 25 teams in the state going at it. Goman gets it to Johnson. Shea's all over him. Johnson drives, gets by, goes up and gets it to go. Nice drive and finish from the senior. Crusaders now down 5 again.
Ben doing what Ben does,
Who will they look to on this possession? Bessler has had the hot hand in the second half. The crowd is getting excited here. Butler fires. Bang! Timeout called. 2-point game with 1:10 to go. And the Crusaders respond once again.
That was a huge shot right there. Huge shot.
Ryan Butler. Basically this is a team full of seniors for the Crusaders. So when I was saying, who are they going to look to? They got 5 guys. I'm sure the coach is reliable with them putting up the shot.
Yep.
And they found Ryan Butler there in the corner.
Everybody watching on Facebook tonight, we're not even paying attention to the comments. I apologize. I know a lot of you folks are probably commenting on Facebook or on YouTube, and we not even had a chance to look at that. Jack and I are doing it solo tonight. He's got the play-by-play. I'm just kind of doing the video boards and trying to do the stream and the camera work and all this other good stuff. And Jack's trying to do stats and play-by-play and trying to look like the guy in the Karate Kid in that Cobra Kai series. You do kind of look like that guy. Do you know that?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the show. Hey, another Lexington Catholic legend, but off the court, a legend in the student section I just thought of, Seth Cowan. You might not know the name, but the Psychos know who that is.
Okay.
Seth Cowan. Shout out Seth. 1:10 to go. Jack Goman will inbound it. Johnson, he throws it up. That's not a good pass. Who's it off of? Off the Crusaders.
Yeah, that was...
Johnson was leaning towards the sideline, and Goman threw it back towards the center of the court more. And Johnson is double-teamed right now, and he was there. They get it into him. He's in the corner. Triple-teamed right now. Picks up his dribble, gets out of there, gets it to Goman. The Knights got to think about getting it across now as they're struggling. Going to be close. Ball's tipped out of bounds.
Interesting strategy that that St. Henry's applying on Johnson right now. Chasing him with 3 guys in the backcourt, leaving a couple guys open in the front court. You know what I mean?
Here's Johnson going up on Ravenscraft and finishing.
Man stood on the stairs for a second and then released that basketball.
Johnson looked like he froze in midair and dropped it in like you were just saying. 40 seconds to go. Crusaders down 4. They got to go quick. Shea gets it inside. Back to Shea. Butler.
They're looking for Veith, but he's not open.
They're looking for him, and, Butler just tried to get it to him in the corner when he could have laid it in.
Yeah, now you got a real sense of urgency here for St. Henry, but I'm not sure that Lexington Catholic will leave Veith open.
Let's see what they come up with here. 25 seconds. left. Butler, he'll try another one. In and out, no good. Potter with the rebound, and a foul committed by Wyatt Veith. So Reese Potter, the sophomore.
Potter hits these, that'll be it.
Well, it'll still be a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, I think that'll be it, though, with 22 seconds left.
A lot of time in the basketball world, but we'll see. Potter's got to make them first. He'll shoot one in the bonus, so he's got to make the first if he wants the second. Big free throw for the sophomore.
You got to think a quick two is easy to get, but
in and out, no good. Here's Wyatt Veith. He gives it up to Butler. Under 20 seconds left. Corey Shea launches. Got it!
Wow.
He fell down, wanted the 4-point play, but
Big
didn't
shot.
get it. The clock's running, and now the Knights call a timeout. They looks a little confused. The clock runs there, so now we're under 10 seconds. 9.3
they may
left.
have to put. Yeah, I was gonna. The officials may need to put a little bit more time on that clock. I'm not sure if they will or not, but you would think that they would. We'll keep it right here. Let's play a little bit of. What should we play here?
Hey, you're the DJ tonight.
Hey, man, I don't
What do
even
you
know.
got? Hey, you got to pump up this crowd. Just a bit, 1-point
man.
game, under 10 seconds to go. Pressure's on. I know you're multitasking, but
I don't even know what this is. Hopefully, it's not a bad song.
all right. So we got a 1-point ball game. William may or may not get fired if this song's not appropriate.
I don't know, man. It's on their playlist, not mine.
You're good. You're good. I think I put that on there a couple years ago.
Oh,
so you're good. So Coach Salzman draws up a play for the Knights. Jack Clemens checks into the ball game. Cody Thielen's in. He's going to guard Jack Goman on the inbounds pass, jumping up and down. And we got a pause in the action. The buzzer sounded. Everyone's looking around wondering
Wasn't me.
what's going on.
Wasn't me.
Okay, so we'll do it again. Goman's got it. He's looking like the quarterback. Johnson's got it, and he's fouled. So Johnson's going to the free throw line.
I like that. He was in quarterback fashion there.
Potter will check back in.
Nigel Smith would be very proud of that.
Is it possible in the moment he just kind of blacked out and forgot what sport he was playing and thought he just took the snap from the center?
He's looking, for
Looking for the home run ball.
30-yarder up.
When Bo Allen used to play, he used to drop back in the as Johnson makes the first one. It's a 2-point game. It's still going to be a single possession ball game with 7.6 on the clock.
Yeah, St. Henry, they've got a really good 3-point shooting team. So
big free throw.
Big free throw here.
Johnson gets it to go. It was short, but he fell in. McNamara checks in for Thielen. I'm sure this is a 3-point play here by Coach Faust. 7.6 is on the clock. The Knights are kind of backed off in defense. Russell picks up Shea. 5 seconds left. Here's Shea. Hands it off to Bessler. Bessler's got a fire. Bang! At the buzzer. We're going to overtime.
That was a huge shot right there. Clutch.
Woo! Jude Bessler goes straight to the bench and grabs some Gatorade.
We got us a hell of a ball game, Jack.
Man, 69 all. And we got 4 extra minutes, William.
Wow. Let's look at that again on the replay here. You're going to see time ticking down in the
with a hand in his face from Ryan Russell, drains it at the horn.
Wow. Got it to fall.
Woo!
Got it to fall, man. You gotta admire that.
Man, you couldn't ask for a better way to finish this ball game. We got extra time. I'm not ready to go.
Oh. It's a great game, man. They're going to do a coin flip out front.
It looks like they will. Coach Faust. Or will it be Lexington Catholic? Will it be Coach Salzman that calls it? You know, I really don't know exactly. I know they're doing a coin flip, but I don't know what they're saying. This is weird. Do you know? I mean, I'm not sure why they don't just tip it off, you know. But whatever. So St. Henry obviously won the coin flip, and they will inbound it to start off the 4-minute overtime period. Ravenscraft, he's back in for the Crusaders.
The 5th period.
That's what it reads on the scoreboard here. Ravenscraft goes up with the left hand, and the Crusaders take an early lead here in overtime.
Every time these two schools, these two teams get together, it's always a good game.
And it seems like they play each other annually every year.
They do? For as far as I can remember anyway.
Me as well. Here's Goman with the nice move. In and out. Couldn't get it to go. He got his own rebound. Came up short. Comes up with it again, and he's fouled. So Goman went in with a nice two-step up and around finish. It went around the world, came out. He got his own shot. Might have even airballed the second one, but somehow ended up with the ball again, and he got fouled.
Yeah, that was a great bunch of rebounds there by Goman, just sticking with it, you know.
Goman gets the next one to go. Jack Goman gets the second free throw to go, and we're tied up again. Three minutes to go in the overtime period. Tie game. Bessler trying to get the baseline, and Johnson stops him. Ball's in the corner, double team, and a foul on Ryan Russell. So Ryan Russell commits a foul. You know, Ryan's older brother Alex played a little JV ball at Henry Clay as a senior.
Yeah.
Alex Russell, shout out. Ryan Butler now is at the free throw line and misses the first.
You got all the scoops tonight, Jack.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens when you got the connections. Butler's second one's no good. Game's still tied. But Bessler gets the turnover, the steal. He fired it up as he was getting up. And a foul is called as Ryan Russell and Jack Goman were taking off with no one in sight.
They were wanting
and it was a late whistle.
Yeah, they were wanting the travel called, but nobody called the travel on that. Instead, it was a foul, and we'll go back to the free throw line with St. Henry.
Yeah, Butler's back again for a second opportunity. So Jude Bessler stripped one of the Knights. Butler's first one is good, so he's one of three. And I don't know if Bessler went all the way to the ground or not. It happened really quickly. If he did, that would have been a travel. He makes the second one, so he gets another opportunity to redeem himself and basically makes the two free throws now after he missed them both. So the Crusaders with 2:35 lead by 2. Goman handling the ball up top. Potter comes and gets it. Backdoor to Johnson, goes straight up. Great play from Veith. He was taking the charge the whole way.
They say it was a charge, but I don't know, man. He's pretty far under that basket.
Well, in high school, I don't know what the rule is exactly. I don't even think you might have to be directly under the rim because they don't have that half circle down there.
Right.
And Veith was steal. Hudson Sparks tipped it up, and Russell comes up with it. Johnson! Woo!
Ben, that was a huge shot, man.
74-73. 2:05 left in this one. Here comes Butler. Gives it down low to Ravenscraft with the left hand.
Beautiful finish.
His second finish in the overtime period where he went up with the left hand and finished. Under 2 to go now. You know, Ben Johnson, after that three, gave the three-point sign below the waist, and his brother Tanner used to do it up above the head. Johnson has it in the post.
Mixing it up.
Mixing it up. The fadeaway, Dirk Nowitzki style. Lexington Catholic back on top.
What a game. We're lucky, man.
Very. This is awesome. Corey Shea has the ball. Ravenscraft in the corner. Gives it to Veith. In the post. Turn. Scoop. Can't get it to go, but Ravenscraft got the rebound. Lost it. Still has it, and a foul is called. Jack Goman can't believe it.
76-75. 110. Both teams have given 110% tonight, no doubt about it.
And a timeout called by Coach Salzman as Ravenscraft was about to attempt the first free throw. Full timeout for the Knights. 76-75. Lexington Catholic by 1 right now. Ever since the second half, William, it's been back and forth, back and forth.
Let's get into the Knights huddle here.
What are you cooking up now over there as a DJ?
A little Justin Timberlake. You never go wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
I just playing
Usually
whatever's
I would
available.
say that. I don't know. If I'm grading your song choice in overtime with under 2 minutes to go, about a minute to go, I'm sorry, but I got to give you a D.
My mind's on the broadcast, brother. I got a lot of people at home watching, and so I'm sorry that I'm letting the people down here at Lexington Catholic inside the gym, but the next few minutes is for those folks watching at home.
Well, yeah, so normally if this gym was packed, I would be a little more harsh on you, but since it's not, it's all right.
Yeah.
You get a pass.
I tank as a DJ.
And because you're multitasking.
I'd tank as a DJ, man. I'm not going to lie. I need one of those fancy little turntable boards, you know?
Yeah, that would make you better.
Salzman told me, he's like, if I'm in timeout, man, just play something so nobody can hear me. I was like, cool, I can do that. So
perfect job.
It may not be the
you.
best music, but
as long as it's something according to Coach. All right, Ravenscraft.
How about the Lexington Catholic dance team up up high on the balcony here at Lexington Catholic, cheering on this team, man. How about that? Give them a shout out.
Ravenscraft missed the first free throw. So free throws, if this one stays close, which I would assume it would with a minute left, misses the second one. It could come back to bite him as he misses the second one. They've missed 4 in the overtime period.
Yep.
As they trail by 1, Johnson tried to sell a foul.
Classic Johnson there.
It's back in his hands. He's double teamed by Shea and Veith, trying to work around. There's a lot of traffic in the corner, and Coach Salzman thought it'd be best to call a timeout.
Well, he's going to get some more Justin Timberlake here because I ain't going to play the wrong thing, bro.
So 30-second timeout for the Knights. They'll inbound it in front of their bench. That's what the coaches were making sure of down there.
Hey, the dance team appreciates it. Look at that.
Yeah, they like it.
They like it.
Or they're just – they got to dance. They got to – I mean, they can't not dance, Well,
I mean, are they dancing their own tune? They got a little Bluetooth boombox or something over there? Or?
I think they're wearing AirPods.
Come on, man. They're into my DJing over here. Come on, man.
All right. I'll let you win that one. Knights are ready to go. Potter, Johnson, Russell, Sparks, and Goman for the Knights. Shea, Veith, Thielen, Bessler, and Butler.
Got that
for St. Henry.
Early season basketball itch. Forgot to bring the halls. It's something Gary always told me to do. So make sure you got some mints or some halls or something because you're going to talk a lot and start getting those itches.
Knights threw it into the backcourt, and Johnson got it across. Now Russell, he's double teamed at midcourt, and they call a foul really quickly.
Veith was asking, he's like, just ring me up for the foul.
Well, they called it on Ryan Butler, and he's gone. That is his 5th foul.
So they give it to Butler instead of Veith, but Veith was the guy that was in there reaching in for the ball, right?
I initially thought they were going to call it on Veith, so Gabe Ryan will check in for Butler. Butler's been big. And that free throw is no good. Both teams missing some free throws here down the stretch. 43 seconds are on the clock. Still a 1-point game.
We told everybody we bet we come down to the wire. Well, we're down to the wire.
So Russell makes it a 2-point game as Shea brings it up. We're under 40 seconds to go here in overtime. Thielen has it in the post, gets it to Shea. Thought about a three, gave it to Thielen. Now Bessler, no good, it's short. Thielen got the rebound, uses the glass, no good. And Reese Potter brought it down, and Johnson caught it. He has the ball.
Somebody might get hit in the nose.
Under 20 to go. Yeah, Thielen was holding his nose. No foul yet. They foul Goman. And I think the Crusaders are trying to wait as long as they could to try and not foul Ben Johnson there.
Yeah. Well, Ben's automatic, but Goman, he's done well at the free throw line tonight as well. He just really, only needs to hit one here, but two would certainly certify this thing.
Sinks the first one, and that takes some pressure off his shoulders as he's nodding his own head in approval, and a timeout is called by St. Henry. The Knights lead it by 3, and they have one free throw left.
We're going to go a little AC/DC here, man. This is for you, Curtis Mackley.
Coach Salzman and Coach Heisenbuttle discussing what they want to come up with.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, I do want to thank, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode, John Sims for all he does for us here on the network. Also want to thank Lexington Diagnostic Center, Bluegrass Orthopedics, man, they're great partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, our title sponsor, and the official game day snack of Prep Spin, want to thank them. And the dance team, by the way, is not so much into this game to this song yet. It's a little old for them.
So
but,
maybe
it still rocks.
Maybe you were actually right about them.
I think they were into Justin Timberlake a little bit when I had that going on.
Yeah, they're not liking.
BIM
they're not
group
liking the AC/DC.
I need to thank the BIM group too for all they do for us here on the network as well. They came on during soccer season, said, "Hey, we love what you do. Let's stay on for basketball season," and we appreciate that as well. So thank you to the BIM group for helping us out. And of course, Strong Shot Fitness. Want to thank them on behalf of Lexington Catholic Traditional Bank, Commonwealth Hand Therapy. Want to thank those fine folks as well, and Commonwealth Credit Union. Want to thank them too.
Big time free throw from Jack Goman. He knocks down the second one, and the Knights are up 4. Quick basketball gets it to Gabe Ryan. Clock's running, and so in high school, the clock never stops, and the clock was running as the Knights just let the basketball sit there.
Yeah.
And Veith committed a foul wisely.
Salzman was asking for a intentional foul, but he's not going to get that call.
It's the second time I'd have mentioned Veith's excellent basketball IQ tonight with that move there.
Salzman on that inbounds, he said, hey, we never even touched the ball to try to inbound it, but yet you caught a foul. That should be an intentional foul. He might be right on that.
Uh-oh. Johnson misses the front end of the free throw attempt. He's got one more left.
You have 7.2 seconds again on the clock. Think about that. Didn't we have 7.2 in regulation?
Something very similar.
Yeah, it was really, really similar.
Johnson makes the second. So it's a 3-point game, and a timeout is called immediately, and it's by the Knights. Full timeout called by Coach Salzman.
Yeah.
So
still 7.2.
St. Henry is still alive.
7.2 seconds is what's on the game clock. Now you're seeing the timeout tick down, but
Blake Buson's going to check in for the Knights.
I want to give a shout out to my guy Jared Peck and the Herald Leader over here tonight covering the game. Check out Jared's article later on tonight, and then of course he's tweeting live, and then I believe I saw Alex down there taking photos as well. So they get a ton of coverage for you here tonight through the Herald Leader as well, and of course we're live streaming it for everybody on all the different social media platforms, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, or maybe you're watching it on our website in 1080p HD, which is the highest quality you can watch it in. And yeah, so we certainly appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, and I'll follow up on all those comments on the chats and things like that if I get the opportunity sometime tonight or tomorrow sometime. But thank you for watching.
So
a lot of people tuning in.
Yeah, big-time game. Blake Buson's in for the Knights.
Here we go.
Gabe Ryan will inbound it for the Crusaders with 7.2 on the clock. Here we go again.
Lexington Catholic might be wise to just foul.
The Knights laying off a little bit. Buson's pressuring Shea, and
Yeah.
he got around him, and then
Hey,
he fouled him.
Yeah, I was going to say they might be better off just fouling because, you know, St. Henry's such a great three-point shooting team. Put them at the line. That way you get the ball back.
Hey, I think it was quiet enough in here that when you just said that, he might have heard you and grabbed him.
No way. Was I that loud now, Jack? I'm way up here in the
You
corner.
were excited about it. Shea makes the first one. The next one coming up's big. And Hudson Sparks will check back in for Blake Buson.
I'm sure Salzman on the sideline over there was like, foul him, foul him.
Ravenscraft coming in. He'll get Gabe Ryan.
Let's see if it pays off here. He's trading 2 points, you know, for, well, possibly 2 points to knock some more time off that clock.
Ravenscraft will get in down low next to Johnson and Sparks. Big free throw for Shea. He misses it on purpose.
Oh,
Who
they
has
might
the
have it.
basketball? It's a scrum. The buzzer sounds. What's the decision? It's over.
It's over, they say. Nobody had the final possession down there. They could have. St. Henry feels like they might be a little robbed there, but
man, I was waiting for a call.
There was white jerseys and red jerseys all over it, but
I was waiting for a jump ball. Really, I mean, the ball must have just been loose down there for 4 seconds. It was 4.2 when he hit the rim, and so I would assume when it got there on the ground, there was about 3 or 2 seconds, and
all right, well,
usually a jump ball is called quicker than that.
Let's look at it. And you won't be able to see the time here, but just look at it. All right, so the ball's on the floor. The ball's on the floor. Yeah, nobody has, and the time. Yeah, nobody had possession of it. It kept going back and forth between guys, and so that secures the victory there for Lexington Catholic. So, not bad.
What a way to finish this one. Man, that was exciting.
Wasn't that a great game? That was a great game. 80-78, our final. And Jared tweeted out earlier. He said, "Man, these 2 top 10 teams here, two top teams, and man, both teams are going to do well this season. And just a big win for Lexington Catholic tonight against the defending, reigning, All-A state champs, who brought everybody back."
Yeah, it was a great game, great finish. You know, I thought Jude Bessler had a chance to pick that one up and just drop it right in, but he fell down and time ran out. Knights were very impressive in the end of that one. Ben Johnson was big in the overtime. He hit a few big-time shots. One was a three-pointer from the top of the arc. And free throws really hurt down the stretch there. St. Henry missed. Brian Butler missed 2. He got that chance to redeem himself and made 2, but let's look at some stats here before we wrap this one up. Ben Johnson. William, I'm going to see if you can guess how many points he had.
I would guess that Ben probably had at least 24 today.
Ben Johnson finished 9 of 17, 1 of 6 from 3, 12 of 14 from the free throw line with 31 points.
31. Okay, I wasn't too far off.
Johnson also had 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from that double-double. Goman had 15, Ryan Russell had 13, Hudson Sparks had 10. So all 4 of those guys had double digits in the game against LCA, and they carry that over into night, and they needed all of those.
Yeah, so you've got distribution on this Lexington Catholic team. You got to love that. You know, guys are getting other guys involved, and, you know, you got hustle on this team. You got guys that are, you know, like a Blake Buson that's coming up off the bench, that and a Clemens as well, that is contributing to this team. And they're the real deal, man. No doubt about it. I think tonight, you know, against another top 10 team in St. Henry, they proved it. And I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has in store for these Lexington Catholic Knights.
Yeah, they were impressive tonight, especially when they faced a little adversity. On the other side for St. Henry, you know, I'm really surprised. Before coming into this game, I wouldn't have expected Wyatt Veith to be ending this game 2 of 17 from the field with only 6 points.
Yeah.
Jude Bessler, though, stepped up big. He had the big-time three-pointer at the buzzer to send it to overtime. He had 25. Ryan Butler, who fouled out, he had 12. Ravenscraft had 11. And Cody Thielen, who came in and got those quick 9 points in the first quarter and then 2 right away in the second, he had 11. About 9 minutes into this game, didn't score again the rest of the ball game. So Coach Salzman and the Knights with some really nice strategy there on slowing down the big fella when he came in.
Yeah, that guy's the real deal, man. He, like I said last year when I saw him at the All-A, he came in and just took it to another big guy that he was up against from the mountains that just had a great game, and I knew he was going to be good. I couldn't remember exactly who he was when he first came in the ball game, but I thought last year as good as St. Henry was that they graduated some of these guys, but it's amazing that those guys were just juniors last year.
Yeah, now all of them are seniors. The whole team is basically seniors.
See, man.
Only 2 juniors, like we mentioned. Lexington Catholic's next game will be January 9th.
Yep.
Saturday here at Lexington Catholic, 3:30 p.m. They'll take on McCreary Central.
Oh, yeah. That'll be a good game. We'll have that here for everybody as well. All the Lexington Catholic home games will be here live on Prep Spin, and looking forward to that. McCreary Central, they come up here out of the 12th region, and usually they have a decent basketball team. I haven't paid attention to them the last year or so, but usually they're pretty decent.
They're coming off a big win against Somerset Christian School on January 4th, and tonight, right now, might have just ended. They're playing Danville, no score, but we will get that one later.
Just ended, but there's no score. Oh, they haven't reported the score.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, Jack, man, I appreciate you, coming in and Jack said, hey, man, I know Mr. Ball's out. He goes, I want to be the voice of the Knights this year. Let me do all the Knights games. Well, man, you do a great job, Jack. And
Thanks,
I know all
William.
the people out there that are watching today, appreciate the great play-by-play.
It's exciting. This tonight was awesome, and I'm sure we got a lot more ahead. So stay tuned, all the Knights fans out there. And we'll be back Saturday. Actually, we'll be back tomorrow, right, for some girls action.
Yeah, we got girls in action against Tates Creek tomorrow. We'll bring that to you here live on Prep Spin, and then back on Saturday as well for another boys matchup.
It's awesome, man. So for William Warfield, the King of Stream, I'm Jack Haynes signing off tonight at Lexington Catholic. The Knights pull out a 3-point victory, 2-point victory, 80-78 in overtime against the St. Henry Crusaders from Northern Kentucky. That's all we got tonight, folks. We will see you tomorrow here on Prep Spin. Good night.